Hello, greetings, collective. Thank you for tuning in for this super full moon, this pink moon reading. I'm going to channel some messages for the collective, for you all, so that we could see what we may expect, or what we may see and experience during the super full moon, because it's super charged. There's going to be so much energy, and this full moon is going to be in the sign of Scorpio. So let's see. I'm going to pull some cards. I'm going to do tarot and also oracle. So let's see, what messages do we have? What could we expect for this full moon for the collective? Now, for that card there, the Ten of Wands, I see a lot of us really needing to turn this into, like, just letting all of that stuff go. There could be a lot of people holding on to the past, holding on to something that is no longer. Ring the alarm. I'm hearing, I'm sure you can hear it too. There was just a car alarm, and that is really saying it's time to drop all of that weight, because you're carrying way too much and you're going back and forth, picking up more sticks, picking up more sticks, picking up more wands. And you know what happens? You can't see where you're going. And then you know what happens? Your arms start to hurt, and your back starts to hurt, and your knees start to shake, because it's just way too much. So it's time for us to go on and release things that no longer serves our new life that we're walking into. Right now, all planets are direct, and they will go retrograde on the 27th. Pluto will go retrograde, and that shows there are so many shifts that are taking place. Now, you can't really see this layout here. I'll bring the cards closer. But what I'm seeing is, it's like for a large portion of you, there's just love on the horizon. We have the Ten of Cups starting out here, the Ten of Cups starting out. So, you know, some of you could be in a very, very happy, committed relationship right now. And a lot of you are moving forward into relationships, that higher commitment of things you've been really wanting and asking for such a long time. And we end with the Lover's card. Prior is the Sun. So, you know, I'm feeling like for someone watching right now, they could be single and really wanting to be in a relationship, wanting to be in a deep, high commitment. I feel like that could very well be happening. But with this full moon that's going to come, the full moon in Scorpio is going to end a lot of things. There could be some things that come up. Conscious connection. There could be some things that come up. I'm getting pregnancies. I'm seeing fish. There could be some things coming up. Some deceptions, but some things that are stirring up. It could be arguments with friends, some sort of jealousy that may come up. There could also be deaths. like actual transitions, because we're moving into a new stage. And in order for us to move into that new stage, things have to end. Things have to end. Those who are really focused on their business, so, like you may need to leave one place in order to go to another, or you may need to drop one thing in order to get to the other. You know, it's like it's time for something new and something different, but you're having to leave something behind. You just have to. If you're looking behind you, how could you possibly see what's ahead? If you look here, her umbrella is orange, excuse me. Hers is still gray. Looking at, oh, what could be, imagining. And this one is here, and this one here is like, oh, I know. And green here, you know, she's vulnerable and naked and ready for what's to come, her future. And that's what we're needing to do, to focus on our future and to leave the things that are in the past there. The sun is shining above and in front. It isn't setting right now. So yeah, this moon is really getting us prepared and in shape to leave all of that toxic stuff, toxic behavior in the past. We won't have a choice. We won't have a choice. And if you pay attention, the moon will appear closer to the earth. Utilize that energy. Charge your crystals. Make sure you're setting intentions and being very clear on what you want. This energy is so strong that you would not want to miss. You wouldn't want to miss it. You really wouldn't want to miss this full moon, this pink moon. Do we have anything else for the collective? Nothing's coming out. All right, there we go. Some of us will need to go against the grain. As I was saying, you know, to just get out there and start releasing things so you can come into the news. So going against the grain is doing something completely different, being more colorful, doing things where people may think you're crazy, but you believe in it with your whole heart, and it will develop into something very just groundbreaking. Have you ever seen birds fly underwater? I'm almost positive you haven't. So that's how crazy it would be, but possible, you know, very, very possible. Your idea of what it is that you are wanting to pursue. So know that. No, the birds can't fly underwater. But if we can think about it, it can just appear in our minds, you know, so it's possible. And everything starts in the mind. So everything starts there. Everything is created there. So just know that it's possible. It's possible. Go against the grain. Be different. Be yourself. Don't be afraid of what someone else is going to say or what they're going to think, because these people are jealous and they're making up lies and all of this extra BS. You know, it's just for you to say, I'm going to do what I do, and I'm going to do it different, and I don't care what anyone else has to say, because at the end of the day, we have the sun card shining. And hell, some of you could be some pregnancies. I'm seeing some of you thinking about taking up something new or learning something new, but that could be an idea right now of just wanting to go back to school, or Learn something new. Okay, so fears could be coming up. I'm seeing some people probably won't be getting a lot of rest. Oh man, I think it's time to change that battery. Did you hear that? This whole reading is just hearing like alarm stuff, like the car horn, and just now that alarm system. It startled me. So back to what I was saying. There could be some fears coming up. Some fears coming up. Some people not being able to get rest. There could be confusion. Now, if you've been feeling sensitive, because we do have the Queen of Cups here that came out. If you've been feeling a little sensitive, or wanting to understand what you're feeling, maybe feeling like your life is on pause for right now, know that things are actually happening. Things are slowing down so that it can all really be caught up in the whirlwind to go on and be pushed out. So it's just so many transitions. Brace yourself. I definitely say brace yourself, because it's not as scary as you may think, because here she's blindfolded and tied up, and in all honesty, it's like, yeah, things are going on around you, but once you take those blindfolds off, you could actually see what's happening, and also realizing that you can go deep within your mind and in your heart and figure things out, but there is a point in time where you can go too deep and get too wrapped up in the details rather than the big picture. So, if you're getting in your emotions and you're feeling some kind of way, maybe journal or something. Just don't go too deep. You don't want to fall into depression. All right. Everything is at your disposal. Everything is happening for you at this time, because, man, it's really like, it's the Justice card here. It comes out. So this is telling me that karma is about to start working. So if you've been putting in good is coming. If you've been putting in some ishy, you've been doing your dirt, that's going to come. It's coming. It's coming. Things are shifting and turning. It's like, all right, now we did this figure 8. We're going the other way now. Ooh, brace yourself. Brace yourself. Slow and steady, easy does it. All right. This is going to be some intense energy. This is going to be some intense energy. Do not fight with people, because people are going to be hot. Do not even argue, because a lot of things are going to be coming up and coming to the surface. So I just want to leave you all with something on a lighter note. Can't leave the reading without pulling from the moon deck, the Moonology deck. Was that the pink full moon just now? Oh no, it was the moon sad. Oh goodness, all right. I'm probably not gonna edit that out because I don't have that type of time. But my phone was dying. I was getting a notification. All right, so let's see. What messages do we have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective you'd like me to give? One last message with one card, please. What are some messages that could help us? Oh my goodness. All of the cards fell. Well then, the card that came out is Full Moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. So we just recently had full moon and a new moon in Aquarius. And didn't we? Okay, so anyway, yeah, we did. Bringing love into the situation. So something could have happened around that time. That's gonna pop back up is what I'm getting, because there was a lesson that we needed to learn in that. There was a lesson in that. Full moon in Aquarius just came out. Yep, something around that time happened. Y'all know, because something happened that you won't forget. Something happened around that time, and it's going to resurface again. This full moon in Scorpio, this pink moon. It could have been some conflict. It could have been disagreements. Maybe someone coming back around from the past, coming back into your life. Maybe an old job, something along those lines. Old job, old friends. I don't know, something. So whatever happened around that time for you, within your heart, within your mind, then that's what it has. That's what's gonna come back up, because here it's saying bring love into the situation and show the world the real you. So using your heart, using your heart to guide you. I just had some water. So if you heard that sound, it was me drinking my water. So, yeah, showing the world the real you. Spirit is saying it's time to step out of your comfort zone and show the world the real you. That's what the space is being moved for. That's why I think people are leaving your life. That's why things are leaving your life. That's why you probably can't find some stuff. That's why some things are resurfacing. It's all so that you can have that clear stage to fully be yourself, to fully step into this brand new time that's trying to be birthed into your life. And it's going to feel a little uncomfortable. It will. It probably will feel very uncomfortable. But you know what? When you step out of your comfort zone, you then are so open. You're cracked open for new opportunities, and the opportunities that are completely you. Because here she's naked in both of these. Where you can fully be yourself. You don't have to wear these clothes. You don't have to wear this uniform. Hell, you can maybe do stuff online and not even wear clothes. You know, no one can see you. You just be you. I don't feel like wearing clothes today, so I'm just gonna, you know, like just fully being you. Not just physically naked, but just, you know, creatively. Do we have any more messages for the collective? Is this all? I feel like it's off, but I do have one card that wanted to come out. Sorry about that. I got a call. So, interesting. I felt like one more card needed to come out, and that is the card that came out. The Supermoon. Emotions are running high. Brace yourself, collective. Brace yourselves. All right? Make sure you are staying hydrated. Drink your agua. Drink some water. All right? Stay hydrated. Take a nice cleansing bath. Get in some water. If you are near a beach or you can get to a beach, do that. You know, if the weather permits. I don't, usually around new moons or full moons, it rains like crazy. But emotions are running high. Emotions could be running high because people are stepping out of their comfort zone. We're going to be forced out of our comfort zones so that things could change. You cannot sleep in the bed all day, in a comfortable bed. Oh my goodness, a bed that you just would not want to get out of. You're just in that bed, and life will pass you by. So stepping out of your comfort zone puts you in a place of opportunity of doing something new, doing something different. Emotions will be running high. It is a supercharged moon, okay? And it's in the water sign of Scorpio. Water signs are already sensitive. Scorpio is a very deep sensitive. So not a lot of people are comfortable with going into their deep emotions or going to places that they try to ignore and not address. And we're going there. We're being pulled there. So it could be a lot of blame going on, people not taking responsibility for their actions, and all of this craziness. But we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. Just know that this is all happening for a reason. And I wanted to do this for you all, to leave you with this message so that you are aware and you have the heads up. When you see stuff happening, then you know exactly why it's happening the way that it is. Don't take none of it personal. Journal some things down, get your mind right, get your emotions right, and understand that there is a bigger picture. And there is new that is trying to come into your life, and allow it. Allow it. It's time to throw away all of the toxic things, the toxic people, the toxic foods, the toxic thoughts, the toxic memories. It's time to let it all go. And let it all flow. Because we want to be great. We have to be. We are a collective. We are one. So, we're going to get it together. Thank you for tuning in and watching. This is a collective reading for this full super moon in Scorpio, this pink moon. Peace to you all. If you are interested in a private reading, go to theozaremedy.com, and I'll have the link above, or it may appear below. And thank you so much for tuning in. You have a beautiful, beautiful full moon.